What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode. Just heading home from church. I'm actually going to go to my buddy's place to check out his Triumph T120. He did some nice little upgrades to it, including shortening the rear fender, or should I just say buying a shorter rear fender. So the whole back end is changed. I'll show you guys. As a matter of fact, one night I rode his bike and he rode my bike because I was actually thinking about getting myself into a Bonneville Bobber. Oh, those clouds aren't looking promising. I gotta get home. So I've been thinking about getting into a Bonneville Bobber just because, you know, I don't get it twisted. I love my bike. I absolutely love it. To be honest with you, this bike has more power than I'll ever have the balls to use. And one thing I noticed after riding his bike, which is extremely refined, I thought my bike was refined, but it is a naked bike compared to, say, like a cruiser / bobber sort of bike. So one thing I noticed is that his bike is so smooth in the low rev ranges, like not even the low rev ranges, in the low gears. Like gear number 1, my bike wants to get out of gear number 1 as soon as possible. So where I live in residential areas, it's 30 kilometers an hour. That's the speed limit. It's so uncomfortable riding that in my bike. My bike does not want to go 30 kilometers an hour for a long period of time, for any period of time actually, unless it's off the line. So one thing I noticed about his bike is that, like, you can operate comfortably in first gear. That was so foreign to me. So that's one thing that I noticed. I mean, the gears are so smooth. It has a lot of power. It's a 1200 cc, so more power than you'll need. But what I find is that it has more usable power. My bike has 140 horsepower. I'm not using that. I'm not even scratching the surface with that. I mean, when you're going on long rides and you're on the highway and you're passing vehicles, yeah, you can get up to 170 kilometers an hour without even struggling. That's easy. Easy to do that. And the thing is, a bike like that, like a T120, that's easy to do as well. So, you know, I told him that I was looking... Oh, speed camera. I told him that I was looking at getting into a Bonneville Bobber Black. And he said, well, why don't you come on over and, you know, try out my bike. See how it feels, get used to it and whatnot. And the T120 has mid-control. So it's not going to be like your legs are out here on the Bonneville Bobber. They're mid-control, so it's a more neutral position, comfortable position. So that's going to be a pretty easy transition, although they are two very different bikes. So I actually went to the dealership looking for a trade, but they weren't going to give me what I wanted for my bike. So I am more than happy to wait. I mean, right now they have 0% financing for 4 years, which is awesome for those bikes. But it's not so awesome that I would, you know, take a wash on my bike, especially when I love the bike. The bike treats me well. It's comfortable to ride, and I love the way it sounds. And I've done a few things to this bike. So I have it up posted to sell it privately, but if it doesn't sell, I'm not going to be heartbroken, to be honest with you. Another bike that I saw actually was the Honda VT 750. Now this is no Triumph at all, not even in the same league. 750 cc, it's going to be less power for sure. But the thing that I like about that Shadow is they're so customizable. Like, they're highly customizable. My buddy told me about this website. If you guys haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. It's called Blue Collar Bobbers. And on this website, they have different kits you can buy for the Shadow and a number of different bikes. And some of the customizations that you could do are awesome. They look so good. So, you know, it would be nice. It was cheap. Like, it was about $5,600 Canadian. And it had 13,000 kilometers on it. That's nothing. 13,000 kilometers on that bike, that is nothing at all. So you know what, I was kind of like, you know what, maybe I'd trade my bike in for that and pretty much have no debt, not have to pay for any bikes, and let it be. Even if it's lower power, even though the performance is not even on par. It's a bike, and you know, I like the way it looks, and really all I'm doing is commuting with it, right? And it'll be kind of like a cool project. So I thought about it. I left the dealership, and then when I got home, I was like, you know what? I think I'll do that. I called them, and they're like, oh no, the 750, the Shadow, it's actually been sold today. I was like, dang it. So I was a little salty about that. But I mean, what can you do, right? And who knows? Maybe it could have been a mistake. You know, I've never ridden that bike before. The controls are forward, so your feet are up like this, which I'm not used to. I do like the mid-range and kind of upright positioning. Man, those clouds don't look good, guys. I think I might get rained on. I really don't want to get rained on. So I've been thinking, guys. I've been thinking. I mean, I love this bike. This is an awesome bike. And I recommended it to, you know, anybody. I was a brand new rider, never rode a bike in my life. And I learned to ride on this bike. And it's a 1050, 140 horsepower. Like, that's a big bike. It's a huge bike. So yeah, I'm trying to get into maybe a bobber, if possible, or a cruiser or something like that. Oh, this helmet's so hard to get the visor up. It's like awkwardly hard. But yeah, so I'm just gonna ride over to my buddy's place, see his T120. He also, what the hell? Oh, road range. He also got a Hedon helmet. I don't know if you guys ever heard of those, but they make, what is going on? You guys can't hear that, but these guys are honking at each other. People on their cell phone, I think. They make handcrafted, just high quality, premium helmets. They look awesome. They make full face. They make... I got distracted. But they make awesome helmets. And so I want to go take a look at that. He got a nice, like, forest green color with white and black. It's really nice. It really go good with this bike. Oh man, if I get pulled over, I'm gonna say, Ossifer, I was just trying to beat those clouds. I don't want to get all wet. See how that goes for me. On my way to church this morning, there's actually some traffic going up this way, so hopefully it's gone. If you guys haven't checked it as yet, be sure to check out my last video where I install my Competition Works GP slip-on. You know, I've had it installed for about 2 weeks, and guys, I absolutely love it. It sounds awesome. Like, it enhances the sound of this bike so much. In terms of performance, guys, I couldn't tell you. Technically, I mean, it's a lighter exhaust system than the stock, so you're losing some weight, which is always good, to have the bike lighter. One thing I've been doing a lot of after watching this Moto-Jitsu video, I think his name is Fast Eddie, is when I downshift, I don't do the double blip on the throttle, but I kind of like, here, I'll show you. So clutch, I don't know if you saw that, but you clutch, rev match, and then release the clutch, and it's like a seamless transition when downshifting. And I'm trying to get a lot more smoother at that, or a lot more smooth. Take care, guys. Yes, if I was a YouTuber, I said, nope. That is wild. Love it. That looks so good, buddy. Oh, good choice. Very nice.
Yeah, these are the indicators.
That is sweet.
So I just extended those right out and then went and got some new screws that
Oh, yeah.
fit into that bracket there.
Nice, man. That is sweet. Very nice. So the resistors are coming today?
Yeah, I thought they were going to be here already, but...
Oh, fair enough.
Wow. Oh man, you're making me want to really get into that bobber now. So he said the install took about 20 minutes.
About 20 minutes, yeah.
And all he has to do now is get the resistors. These LEDs are so bright. Comes with an LED underneath to for nighttime to show. Yeah, there you go. LED right under there. Wow. Like, look at that. That is very nice, man. Very nice. Oh, that's a great. And the fender is shortened, if you guys haven't noticed. A lot cleaner. So yeah, let me show you the stock one. Yeah, just for a reference. This is the stock fender. And that's a new one. Like, what? that cleans it up so much I can't even explain. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Can't get over this helmet. If you guys can, even to go just hold one in your hands and just feel the premium qualities and how light it is, do it. If I get a Bonneville one of these days, man, I gotta get one of these. Wow. Look at this thing. Hedon. Like, you guys wouldn't even be able to understand how light this is. Holy crap. That's a great color scheme, too. Wow. Turn it on the inside.
The spades.
Oof. That is a nice lid, man. Very nice. Whew. That is classy. That is classy.
I say.
I'm blown away at how light it is. I can't believe that.
No.
Holy crap. I'm going to get my